Hello and welcome to the CR MOT Centre Community Stadium here at the Lamb for this Southern League Challenge Cup first round fixture between Tamworth and Coleshill Town. So Tamworth's line-up starting off in goal: number 1 Dan Jessup, number 2 Paul Green, 3 Lewis Wright, 4 Ryan Bezic, 5 Keegan Toronto, 6 Charlie Jemison, 7 Tristan Dunkley, 8 Aman Verma, 9 Chris Late, 10 Stephen Moore and 11 Tyrrell Waite. Now for the Coleshill Town lineup: in goal, number 1 Paul Hathaway, number 2 Joshua Webb, number 3 Craig Deakin, number 4 Giovanni Diante, number 5 Guy Clark, number 6 Joseph Smith, 7 Connor Doyle, 8 and captain Joe Horsall, number 9 Nathan Waite, 10 George Washburn and 11 Liam Molesworth.
Coleshill Town to get this game underway then, with the number 9 Nathan Waite. Coleshill immediately adding pressure, but Tamworth can easily deal with.
Lewis Wright looks to get a foot in, but now Coleshill can break with the number 7 Connor Doyle. It's into the number 11 Molesworth. He didn't let it run, and Tamworth can actually break now with Bezic out right to Waite. Tyrrell Waite now up against Webb. Waite still going. He's been forced wide, but it's a cross. It's going to fall for Late. Can't get the shot off. Bezic swipes, and again Bezic, and it dribbles wide off the foot of the number 4 and out for a goal kick.
Moore intercepts Dunkley. Into Waite. Moore shoots. And that comes off the keeper, and that's probably the Tamworth's best chance of the game so far, Jake.
Easily, Waite was through after the lovely bit of play by Moore, and you have to give Hathaway his due. He rushed out to the feet of the Tamworth number 11 and made a decent save to Hathaway. He was quite straight, but he still had to deal with it. Lewis Wright now, down the line to Waite. Waite across, it's got to be surely. It's somehow saved after Dunkley. I think it was Dunkley didn't get much on it. It came off a Coleshill defender, and then it just was bobbling around. Hathaway got 2 hands on it, but it has been that sort of game where that type of a goal might win it. And now it just bobbled around, and now Late picks it up. Late tries it. Hathaway parries. Surely Hathaway's there again.
Late, just on the verge of half-time now. Late into the penalty area. Late's through, but the shot's blocked. Moore picks that up. It's crossed in by Wright. Beswick picks that up now. Moore, back to Waite. Waite's there, and the header is offside, unfortunately.
No, it was actually, I think Bezic was out on the left. He played it into Waite, whose header was wide anyway, but he was offside, so it wouldn't have counted.
Goal kick. Dunkley picks it up, and that's half time here at the CR MOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb. It's Tamworth 0, Coleshill Town 0, and we'll be back for the second half shortly. Tamworth to get the second half of this game underway today. Verma plays it straight forward, left for Late to chase, but it's back to Paul Hathaway. Up towards right, Finn gets a flick on it. Verma comes out in the end with that. It's played back to number 5 Keegan Tomrow, who plays that into Waite, gets back to Tomrow, up towards Late, who looks to chase that ball. It's a nice ball if he can keep this in. He does, and he does really well to keep that in. It's played into the box, but Waite's shot is far wide over the top of the goal, but it's a good chance for Tamworth, Jake.
Yeah, the Late did really well down this near side right below us to get past his man, but Waite, you would say, should have maybe done a little bit better with his finish. Just skying it, and just a shame there though. Tamworth's probably best move of the second half.
Paul Hathaway's goal kick is flicked on to left for the number 11 Molesworth, who takes the shot, and Dan Jessup does remarkably well there to deny Coleshill taking the lead, and then that's cleared by Tristan Dunkley. Verma. Coleshill can break again, but Verma picks it up into Late. Late lays it on to Charlie Shaw. Charlie Shaw Lovely ball out to Tyrell Waite now. Waite takes a shot. The shot's saved. Once again, end-to-end action here at the Lamb. Paul Hathaway pulling off a great save. Jake.
Yeah, Hathaway's fifth decent save of the game. Waite does tremendously well, and he got his shot away on his weaker left foot, but it was well saved by Hathaway, and now Dunkley will pick it up. Here's Kyle Finn. Finn into Verma. Verma's touch heavy. It's not quite going to fall back to Finn, but it will go be played all the way home to Joseph.
Corner, it's a throw in, it's taken quickly. Verma on the edge of the box now. He plays that to Waite. Right. Dunkley with the header, and it's into the back of the net. Dunkley, Tristan Dunkley is the man that puts Tamworth 1-0 up here. About 10 minutes into the second half here at the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb. It's Tamworth 1, Coleshill Town 0.
The header on, he's looking dangerous now for Coleshill, the number 7 Doyle. Doyle still with it. Good footing by Turnrow though, and it'll be a Coleshill corner, but that was one long ball from Coleshill, nearly causing a problem. The corner's short to Woolshouse into the back stick. The header from the number 11 Molesworth could have gone anywhere, still not cleared. The shot, and it flies into the top corner. I'm not 100% sure who it was. I think it could have been the number 10 George Washburn with that shot. It was a great outside of the foot, flying into Joseph's top corner. The corner now to put in, it's under Joseph. Joseph gets something on it. Light can't get enough on it, and it's going to fall for the number 11. Molesworth miskicks it, and that is it. Full time here at the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb. The score is Tamworth 1, Coleshill Town 1. So we'll be back for the penalty shootout. Right, it's Coleshill to take the first penalty of this shootout. Number 11, Liam Molesworth, is stepping up, going up against Dan Joseph in the Tamworth goal. All the players on the halfway line. So Molesworth now stepping up for the penalty. Dan Joseph backs onto his line. Molesworth, here we go, the referee blows his whistle. Molesworth steps up, Molesworth slots it into the bottom right hand corner. Joseph dives the wrong way, and it's 1-0 Coleshill. So the number 15, Kyle Finn, steps up for Tamworth, going up against Paul Hathaway. Hathaway's had a very good game, it has to be said. So we'll see if Finn can beat him from 12 yards. Referee's whistle indicates Finn's run up, and Finn blasts it over the bar. Kyle Finn misses for Tamworth. So it remains Coleshill 1, Tamworth 0. So the number 8, the skipper for Coleshill, steps up, Joe Hassel, to give Coleshill a good advantage in this penalty shootout. Up against Joseph, referee's whistle goes. Hassel, and it's wide. Hassel misses, so it's 1-0 Coleshill, it remains, and Chris Late steps up for Tamworth. Chris Late, the experienced winger, former Stourbridge man, stepping up now for Tamworth, needing to level this. Tamworth have missed their only penalty so far, and Chris Late now up against Hathaway. Late, and it's saved. Hathaway now with the save, so the score remains 1-0 to Coleshill. It's the keeper for Coleshill. Paul Hathaway will take them. We've had some information that he used to be an outfield player, so we'll see what he can do now. The number 1 for Coleshill. Up against Joseph Hathaway, and it's straight down the middle, and it's in. Coleshill 2, Tamworth 0, and Tamworth are staring down the barrel here. So Asante now, the number 17 for Tamworth. Asante stutters and slots it into the bottom left corner. Hathaway went the right way, got a touch on it, but Asante makes it 2-1. Connor Doyle now for Coleshill. Joseph needs to make a save. If it won't be all over for Tamworth if Doyle scores. So Doyle steps up and slots it top corner. And now Tamworth have to score. Tristan Dunkley's trotting up towards the penalty spot now, scoring Tamworth's only goal within the 90. And he has to score. So Tristan Dunkley for Tamworth, up against Hathaway. Dunkley, slow run up, slots it in. So Tamworth are still in the game. The score is 3-2. So if Joseph Smith, the number 6, scores, it's all over. Coleshill will win.
Okay, it's the ex-Boldmere St Michael's man, it's Joe Smith. He win the game for Dan Jessup in his way.
Coleshill Town Smith up against Jessup. Smith, and it's off the post. I don't know if Jessup got a touch, but it's off the post from Smith. And Verma has to score. Tamworth fans can't get too excited yet. Aman Verma must score for Tamworth. Tamworth score will be into sudden death. So Aman Verma, he slots it home. And Tamworth are still in this. 3-3 is the score. And it's the substitute, the number 15. Brett Fellows for Coleshill. Up against Jessup. Fellows up against Jessup. Fellows, and it's in. So Tamworth now have to score. We'll see who's going to step up for them. I think it's going to be the youngster, Charlie Jepson. The Charlie Jepson for Tamworth.
It's Nottingham Forest. Nigel Jepson, it's Charlie Jepson, the town player.
Jepson steps up, top corner, and Tamworth make it 4-4. Charlie Jepson with the finish. It's a Craig Deakin for Coleshill. We're well into sudden death now. So Jepson up against Jessup. Jepson, and it's a cool penalty up into that top left corner. Jessup went the wrong way, and it's 5-4 Coleshill. So it will now be the number 11, Terrell White, stepping up for Tamworth. White must score. White now has to score, and it's just about in under Jepson. Jepson got a hand to it, but it's in. 5-5. But 7 penalties in. 5-5. Dainty now. Giovanni Dainty steps up against Dan Jessup. Dainty, the left-footed, straight down the middle. And it's 6-5 Coleshill, and up comes the number 5, Keegan Townrow for Tamworth. Once again, he has to score to keep Tamworth in the tie. And now Townrow with the penalty, and it's saved. It was a poor penalty from Tamworth's Townrow, and Hathaway saves it. So 7-6 on penalties to Coleshill Town after the final score of 1-1. So that is it at the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium here at the Leauge. The final score in this Southern League Challenge Cup first round fixture was 1-1. It went to penalties, and the hero for Coleshill was Paul Hathaway. So he had a great game, did the number 1 for Coleshill, and he then ended up being the hero in the penalty shootout. So the next game for Tamworth is away to Banbury Town on Saturday. So we hope to see you there, and there'll be highlights of that a couple of days after.